I am Chylli from Channel Chylli, also known as Chai, and we are back with more Lobotomy Corporation, continuing on day 12 where we left off last time. We got ourselves singing machine, so yeah, that will be fun. There we go, and as you can see now, we got a singing machine. I don't really remember what to do here. We're mostly going to be focusing on this machine to see if we can complete its entry data. Okay, well, that very much did not go as intended. So we need an employee with high temperance but low fortitude. Okay, that really did not go very well. Alright, we have to promote 2 employees today. I don't really know how to do that. Okay, so he likes instinct work, but if I use instinct work, then it's gonna make me no longer be able to work on him, so... Damn it, this thing is really difficult to deal with. I kinda regret taking it, to be honest. I think once they get 2 stats to level 2, they level up to that they get promoted, so... Ruling that just each of them an extra level, and it should promote them up to level 2. And there we go, we got ourselves our 2 promotions. Glad I looked that up because otherwise I was gonna struggle with that for a while. The first truth I will tell you is do not trust the AI at your side. In this day and age, most AI possess an intellect of at least 10 regular people combined. Some can even imitate human emotions with ease. However, they can do things that you're not aware of yet. For example, some AI can lie. Or rather, to be more precise, they can withhold information if the controller of an AI has given the order to not share specific information. It has no obligation to tell the truth to anyone other than that controller. Some advanced AI may exploit such an order to tell lies, reinterpreting the meaning of the command. I've programmed an AI before, well, participated in the programming to be exact. That's how I know for a fact that an AI will not necessarily tell the truth. In case you doubt what I'm saying, I will send you a program for your monitor that I developed myself. This key will function like Pinocchio. The nose will lengthen. The color red means untruth. This is a test version, so it can be used once. Thank you so much for doing that favor for me, manager. I've been feeling really confident lately. Todd, I hear you have a new distraction. Lady Angela, are you talking about my counseling program? Thank you. Yes, shut it down immediately. But why? My program has been helping the employees. Don't delude yourself, Hod. You don't sincerely believe that counseling can be of any help in this place, do you? But I want to continue it as long as there's an employee who needs me. What about Tiffany? She said my program helped her cope with her stress. Tiffany Brown, who recently transferred to the safety team, she was suffering from bipolar disorder and an addiction to enkephalin. We expunged her records this morning. She what? She has terminated her contract with the company in a completely permanent fashion. Her mental corruption was at peaks higher than 90% when she committed suicide. I bet she says something like this whenever she came to you. Miss Hod, you're helping me so much, but I think I'll need a little bit of enkephalin on top of your counseling to ease my melancholy. It's just a little extra, of course. You prescribed highly addictive substances as if you were handing out candy to children. And what about Nezak? You gave him the substance as well. I temporarily gave you access to enkephalin because I determined you could use it for your counseling program to reduce the stress level of the employees, and yet you've only created drug addicts. Nezak, you told me you wanted to introduce the program to his team. And you fell for it? You should have noticed he was lying as soon as you saw his hazy eyes. Todd, your naive compassion is only driving things to become worse around here. Your program is hereby terminated. And as I have told you and the other Sephiroth countless times, there is nothing as redundant and pointless as building a personal acquaintance with the employees here, especially for a Sephiroth like you. The employees will do anything to coax whatever they desire out of you, and they have nothing left to lose. They won't feel any guilt about it. Well, we already have multiple level 4 employees, so this is not very hard at all. Gaining experience even faster will be vital moving forward. Oh sweet, I got Funeral the Dead Butterflies. Okay, I forgot you needed to only do that above level 3. Okay, and apparently attachment is also, like, really bad, so... God damn, is it insight? Do I need to use insight on him? Okay, I need to increase my justice. That makes sense, I suppose. Did I really just throw 5 levels in there on accident? Oh boy, I did. I am so stupid. Holy shit. God damn, why am I so stupid? Why did I do that? It's because I clicked on him and increased it by 2 levels, and then I clicked off and assumed it would set it back to 0, but it did not, so we just accidentally assigned 4 levels at the most expensive one in the game. God, I am so stupid. Why did I do that? And I'm still struggling anyway. Okay, so we need Justice level 3 and Fortitude at level 3 as well. Wow, that was a really fucking loud, blowing out my eardrums over here. Gonna get everyone down here for when the Green Dawn comes in a little bit. I think Angelina should level up to rank 4 after this, shouldn't she? I really need to lower this master volume or something, I don't know. Maybe something like that, and hopefully it's a little less loud. Because wow, that fucking blew out my eardrum there. I have no idea why that was just out of the right ear either, I don't know. Unfortunately, that was not enough, but I believe it will be next level probably. How was your day? During mine, I happened to notice that a certain employee filled their water bottle with Bear brand beer and had processed to drink it during the workday. Proceeded, sorry, not processed, I don't know what I'm saying. Sometimes I wonder what it would feel like to be intoxicated. One time I was infected with a virus that prevailed throughout the net at the time. It caused me to receive everything 10 times slower. They say intoxication is similar to that. Everyone laughed at the way I moved sluggishly. Excuse me, manager, your facial expression is hard to read today. If you need to say something to me, please do so. Sometimes humans excessively detest the existence of improbable beings. When I said I was different from the others, I detected disbelief in your facial expressions. Perhaps I'm beginning to like you. Sharing emotions with someone is a precious experience, yet now you're asking me if I plot against you. I've never had any plans, nor do I have any will to harm you. And there we go. Now we've completely researched the singing machine. That should train my temperance up to the level 4, and then we'll complete the training daily quest thing. Okay, I think our temperance is already leveled up anyway, so... I really need to upgrade these healer things because these take forever to heal us. Yeah, that temperance is going straight to level 5 tomorrow, so that's definitely going to be a level. And this should end the day very quickly now. And there we go, really easy that day, and we got Solemn Lament as well. I know this one is Porcubus, and I know this one's Today's Shy Look. I don't remember which one this one is. Did you hear the news, manager? They say a rodent found its way into the appliance room, one of our facility's restricted areas. This could become a serious issue. Removing the rodent itself should not be much of a problem. However, its feces and the cables they have gnawed on may damage the system. This is one of the reasons why we emphasize security so much. You would do best to remember that. I will personally deal with the rodent this time, but if you happen to find any rodents, manager, please notify me immediately. Todd, please do me a solid. Angelo somehow knows that I have this stuff. I assure you, it's just for the counseling purposes. Nezak, actually. I heard Eugene's been forced into that counseling program. This is ridiculous. That guy's already got his hands full and now he has to take her stupid counseling. Poor Eugene, what can an employee do against a Sephiroth's orders anyway? I doubt she really cares about this. She's just doing this to make herself feel superior. Why work for us, I guess. Just ignore them, Hod. They're always so negative. Can I have some of that, Nezak? Oh, hey, manager. Congratulations on your success. Well, this is just for counseling, yeah. Why does everyone hate me? Why won't they appreciate my kindness? I thought I was the nicest Sephiroth who cared the most for the employees. The other Sephiroth are so occupied with their own work that they don't even care about how their subordinates end up. The corporation treats them as if they're expendable resources. I'm different. I really do care about them. I'm not a cold-blooded machine like Yasad, I'm not haphazard like Malkuth, and I'm definitely not oh it can't be helped person like Nezak. Just why? Odd seems to have gotten lost in her own thoughts. Suppressing 4 different abnormalities would be currently impossible because we don't even have 4 escaping abnormalities. We literally only have 1 right now, so... Oh, what the hell? How did we get Fortitude 4? That's really bad. Oh, it was Rudolph's hat. Okay, well, that's very festive. It's around Christmas time, so yeah. Bruce ain't even really work on half these abnormalities anymore. Well, we have 2 escaping abnormalities now, so we're getting closer to being able to do that quest. Does individual mean different? Rudolph is one of the easier ones to take care of anyway. Kind of annoying that when an abnormality rakes at you, kind of lose a little bit of energy, it looks like, but that's okay, we can easily make it back. It is time to talk about the second truth. How much do you know about the company? I've met many a manager in my time. I've seen how the company exploited them. Did they tell you that you're special? Pulling the wool over your eyes, filling your ears with lies, saying that you're remarkable and resourceful, and that is why you were hired? Don't trust the company. It is a company that everyone desperately wants to work for. I suppose the same kind of desperation led you here. But harvesting energy is only half of the business in this place. Of course, every wing is more than they appear to be. However, this company runs much deeper than one might expect. There was a time when everyone worked hard for the same goal. But we lost integrity along the way, and things went downhill from there. What the company gives you is definitely not a gift. You are not hired because you're a remarkable person. It seems Nezak has yet to show up. Man, why did the meeting room have to be so far away? You already know my name, right? Got anything else to say? Great, I'll see you later then. You look a little dumbfounded. You know this isn't the kind of place where we preach about how we're so honored to have you as our manager and whatever. Well, not like you were expecting that anyway. That's right, I'll be level with you. I don't like my job. I really want to quit if I could, but I can't, can I? I'm here against my will. I don't know what kind of grand ambition or aim compelled you to stand where you are. Don't care either. For me, I don't even remember ending up at this place, yet I have to play this role I didn't want to take. I never wanted to be responsible for keeping others alive. Whoever assigned me here, they were totally wrong giving me the job. I feel helpless. Employees die every day. There'll be no one to remember them, no one to honor their sacrifice. I want to see if we got what I think I got really quickly before we end today's video. Oh yeah, there we go. That's Judgment Bird, all right. There we go. Now that person will be able to work on silent singing machine. There we go, singing machine. I don't know why I was thinking silent. I mean, I do know why. I'm not going to say why, though. So yeah, they can work on singing machine and funeral of the dead butterflies. And then these two can work on Rudolta and Judgment Bird. Anyway, that's where I'm going in today's video. So if you made it this far, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time when we continue with more Lobotomy Corporation. Until then, bye!